Alright, let's dive into a story that's equal parts shocking, tragic, and just plain baffling. Imagine this, a 24-year-old accused of running a multimillion-dollar scam targeting NFL players is found dead in a pool in New Jersey, just weeks after the scheme was exposed. It's like something out of a crime thriller, but it's very real, and it raises a ton of questions. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is how it blends the high-stakes world of professional sports with the shadowy underbelly of financial scams. It's not just about the money, it's about trust, vulnerability, and the lengths people will go to exploit both. Here's the deal. Mohamed Coulibaly, the guy at the center of this, allegedly convinced former NFL players to invest in fake Shopify stores. Now, Shopify itself isn't the issue. It's a legit platform. But Coulibaly reportedly manipulated the system by manually inputting fake sales logs to make these stores look like gold mines. What many people don't realize is how easy it can be to fake success in e-commerce. If you take a step back and think about it, these players weren't just throwing money at a random scheme. They were trusting someone who seemed credible, someone who moved in their circles. Ty Crowder, a former Giants linebacker, said he felt comfortable because Coulibaly was always around people he knew. That's the thing about scams. They often rely on social proof, on making you feel like you're part of something exclusive. What's even more fascinating is the scale of this. We're talking about NFL stars like Nakobe, Jalen Carter, and Terrell Edmonds, along with rapper YG and a US soccer player. These aren't just random victims. They're people with money, influence, and presumably, access to good advice. So, why did they fall for it? In my opinion, it's because Coulibaly played on their desire to diversify their income. Athletes often have short careers, and they're constantly looking for ways to secure their financial future. This raises a deeper question. How many other scams are out there targeting high-profile individuals, and how can we better protect them? Now, let's talk about Coulibaly's death. Found in a pool during a welfare check, it's suspicious, to say the least. Was it foul play? An accident? Or something else entirely? One thing that immediately stands out is the timing. Just weeks after the Barron's investigation exposed the scheme, he's dead. Coincidence? Maybe. But it's hard not to speculate. What this really suggests is that the pressure was on. Whether he was guilty or not, the public scrutiny and potential legal fallout had to be overwhelming. From my perspective, this is a stark reminder of how quickly things can spiral out of control when you're at the center of a scandal. Here's where it gets even more complicated. Coulibaly denied the allegations. He claimed his investors hadn't received returns because he was waiting on funds from a planned acquisition. Personally, I think that sounds like a last-ditch effort to save face, but it's also a reminder that we don't have the full story. No criminal charges were ever filed, so legally, he was still innocent. This whole situation is a mess of gray areas, and it's a cautionary tale for anyone thinking about investing in something too good to be true. So, what's the takeaway here? For me, it's this. Scams aren't just about money, they're about manipulation, trust, and the human desire to believe in something better. Ty Crowder said he doesn't want anyone else to fall for something like this, and I think that's a powerful message. If you take a step back and think about it, this story isn't just about one guy and his alleged scheme, it's about the vulnerabilities we all share. What makes this really interesting is how it forces us to ask, could this happen to me? And if so, how can I protect myself? Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Scams evolve, but human nature doesn't. Whether it's fake Shopify stores or the next big thing, the core tactics remain the same. So, the next time you see an opportunity that seems too good to be true, remember this story. Because, in my opinion, the best way to avoid being scammed is to stay skeptical, do your homework, and trust your instincts. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going.